Afternoon all. Okay, let's have one or two games on the 5-minute auto pairing. Myway at 2391. Oh man, this is gonna be okay. He's playing this Gambit system. I'm gonna ignore that Gambit and just play this, which I think should be okay. In fact, let's put immediate pressure on D4 here. Throw this check and play F6. I think I'm getting a comfortable position. I'm hoping it's going to be reasonably comfortable. Casting kingside's sort of asking for it with this pawn wedge. I wonder if I can just play rook F8 instead. Ah, okay. Take on E5 here. I'll take on C3. Okay, I'll take on C3 to take on E5 and hope for the best. I get that F5, he gets bishop D3 and it's pretty dangerous. If knight takes E5 here, queen E3 and queen C3, there's a little tactic. Does that work? Queen H5, knight F7, queen E3, I'll go for that I think. Looks pretty neat tactic. Queen E3. Also pretty thematic. Knight sack. But Queen E3, Queen C3. It's a loose piece. Could be quite annoyed by that. I'm hoping anyway. I thought this was taking a bit of a liberty, this A3 move. I wonder how many of you have been watching Britain's Got Talent this week. I've been a bit compelled to watch that actually. So not so many videos this week. There's a towel session which I didn't record correctly and the screen was a bit chipped, and I might try and put that back on YouTube from the actual, if I'm allowed to, the Play Chess recording to get a decent board. So there's that. There's a latent towel video to show you as well. So okay, what is this? Can I not play just knight C6? If I play knight C6, this check I think is not too bad. It's bishop C5. There's not too many choices. I think knight C6 should be okay. It is a bit annoying he's stopping me castling. I think I've got to do something about the knight. Maybe queen C7 to F7. Let's check, then it's B4. So I think if I get queen F7, also this queen's not so bad on IF4 here. Also, can I not just play B6? Is this a bit of a mess for white? If I get to play B6, I think it'll do something about B6. Play rook C1 and stuff. I've got a couple of very instructive over the board games as well. I've got a lot of stuff in reserve to go over actually. I'd like to go over these over the board at some point. Okay, so this is a bit of a pain. Queen F4 would stop him casting, go to that E3 square again. I'm not going to do this. Stops him castling. Maybe I can get him bishop D7 and castle queenside. Yeah, he stopped my B6, that's so annoying. But this is annoying in return. So Queen F4. I think maybe good moves are annoying to the opponent. Okay, so G6 here, I think. If I play bishop D7, I'll be threatening knight D4 with rook F1. Worry about that later. I can't castle kingside, he can't castle queenside or kingside. I can actually play queen takes H2, but he castles queenside. So if I play instead queen H6, I want to get my king out, he's going to play queen E5 soon. Maybe queen G5 just to keep an eye on the E5 square as well. It's a double-edged sword taking on H2. He castles queenside, I don't want to let him do that. If he takes on C6, B takes, but I can't really castle over here without getting Mated probably. So neither of us are in a great position to castle, actually. Actually, knight d4 and queen h4 for queen d4 looks to be on there. There's queen e6 potentially. At the end of that, there's queen e6. Okay, something's being resolved here then. B takes then. It's a terrible bishop, but what else? It does hold the e6 pawn. Can I play e5? Just pawn sack time. And then bishop e6. Bishop e6, would that help? It's a very, very tricky position. e5 here. Hoping for the best. It liberates my bishop. I hope it's not too terrible. Rook g3 is dangerous. Rook g3, what do I do on rook g3? Off the exchange of queens? I have to keep on e5. Hang on, there's queen f4 as well here. Then rook f3 again. I think if I offer the exchange of queens. 20-second clock was what as well. Maybe more than that now, okay. So that's good. Takes, d takes, bishop e6, king d7 after trying. I don't know, he's got control of f8. I'm not going to be able to use the f file. This be a pass pawn here. Okay, so can I play bishop e6? He's got rook g5. I've got check on h4. So bishop e6 or bishop f5? No, not bishop f5, queen e5. So bishop e6 for a moment. So rook g5, queen h4, and then there's queen e4 after. Okay, I get this check, which is key for queen e4. Take on e5, take on e3, king d7. I think I'm liberating the bishop. He takes on e5, king d7. Take on e4, take on b3. I think he's got rook e7 there. I haven't got too many choices. Queen h2, queen e5. Let's check on h1. That might well be a choice. I can castle queenside there. Alright, let's take this. So I just castle. So I've got queen h1 to win the rook, I hope, on a1. It's also, yeah, he's going to come to mate me soon. My queen's in a nasty place for him for queen h1, surely. It's a bishop f5 to threaten mate on c2. Rook d2 check for queen b1. It takes queen e6, king b7. Oh, hang on, isn't that mate 1?
Checkmate.
Cool. 2-3-9-1. They're beatable. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. Okay. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much. Thanks very much.